Hello, welcome back to EU4. Now, I just recorded 4 episodes without any audio, so I've sped it up to 800%, and I'm going to talk you through it at rapid speed. I have already done this once before, but for some reason, Premiere Pro decided not to save what I'd fucking recorded, even though I even tested it beforehand and then did it again without changing any fucking settings. I'm really angry. So, I'm just explaining here that if I take 2 key provinces, I could fabricate, all over Ternate and Tidori, which I'm going to do, because they're very good provinces. I'm going to take them all. So I am at war with Portugal and their ally Castile, and I've just realised that all of Castile and Louisiana, which I plan to take to shut off the interior, is actually in a different colonial region, so I can't just demand that they surrender it because I don't have a colony there. So what I did was to create a small little expedition force with my stat holder in charge of it as the general. Sent my stat holder on a holiday, and just to run up to one of their colonies and try and seize it to see if I could do that. Now, I wasn't sure if I could because I might need to have a core province next to it, same as if you're just setting up a colony kind of thing. They've also got Cayor up there, which I've debating whether or not to get because it would mean running up there to take the fort. So, there's my little army. There's another election. Portugal wants peace, but there will be no peace. The rest of the war is going swimmingly. My colonial nations are just beating up Portugal's colonial nations, and same with Castile and Louisiana as well. Not able to do a lot. So here we go, up to the colony. We got Johan de Witt, which is it was a really good buff. I can't remember what it did, but it only lasted until your current ruler dies. Which, given that my ruler dies at the end when someone else gets elected, it was a bit rubbish. And got 4 years of it. So yeah. That one finished when I was on my way up there, so I had to go to the other one. Had to siege it down first. Just rejecting Portugal's peace offer there. Don't want it, not interested. And I can't take it because it's not next to a core province and it's not on the coastline. So I'm just seeing what I could do here. I thought I could... Well, I looked at Huron, thought about conquering them, but then I thought, hang on, I'll try conquering these guys, Osage they were called, and I'll make them a protectorate, because maybe I can colonise an extra protectorate, I thought, so let's find out. It won't take much to protectorate them, so as we can see here, I'm just sat on their capital, waiting for it to fall. There we go. Wait for my diplomat to come home now, because of course I've got to sail all the way back, for you to just tell them just sail all the way back again. Make them a protectorate. Okay, good. Now, let's go. No, can't colonise anywhere, can't seize it. Okay, well, if I can't have it, no one can. Burn it down. So I decided I would change... I was looking for more colonies to seize as well. And here, I noticed Huron is there, because I thought I could make, just wait for my colonies to, colonise over there and then seize it. But I thought what I can do is, if I colonise on the other side of that lake to Huron's province in the colonial region, then I will be able to annex that province of Huron's. Once I've cored it, then I'll be able to, it will be in the area, the colonial region, so then I can add things to the colonial nation, in inverted commas. However, whilst I was on my way there, I changed my mind. Oh, pissing about with the states again, I live in hope that when the patch notes come out for the release of Mare Nostrum, they'll say, oh yeah, we made the states less fucking annoying, but we can but dream. So yeah, I changed my mind whilst I was on my way over there, and I thought what I'll do instead is I will just take the land in the peace deal and then just core 5 of them, and I can just sit on the rest of the land, sit on the overextension, it'll be fine. But that hasn't happened yet. As you can see, I stick the colony on there. And start to fabricate a claim on Huron, then I change my mind, and then I change my mind again, and in the time that it takes for me to change my mind, I change my mind completely, and actually just don't do it. So here we are. I decide, you can see it here, I just take it all. That's another way to do it. I do need to take those forts though, because they won't, as you can see from all those minus 1,000s, I was on minus 17,000 for the peace deal. They won't do it unless I take the forts. So yeah, I abandoned that colony that I started up. It was all for naught. Castile is just completely occupied, as is Portugal. Thanks, France. Called in on favours, so I don't need to give them anything. And then, here we are. What do I want? Do I want Cayor? See, I reckon I do want it, but I can't be bothered to walk up there and siege it down. I also want that one, but then I think, I'll leave that for another day. Just humiliate them as well, I think I managed as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, pretty good to get a humiliate in there. And that is everything. It is indeed. Fantastic. So I'm over 50 pp. It doesn't last for long, unfortunately. I find the 5 cheapest ones to core, and of course I can start religion converting the rest of them. Oh, putting up all the autonomy as well. There we go. And now I can peace out with Portugal, finally. So they make them surrender Brazil. I take Wida and Gold Coast. Gold Coast, of course, has that important centre of trade. And Wida, of course, enables me to walk to it. But I need to siege the fort down in the next province to be able to do that. Here I'm looking at diplomatic ideas, because I'm thinking if I've got all these subjects, I kind of want my Diplo rep to be nice and high so that they don't think of rebelling. So I was looking at that as well, debating whether to take that one as the next idea group or not, because I've already taken one military idea group. I'm not sure I want to take 2 in a row, you see. So yeah, still at war with Portugal. We've got aristocratic coup or burger coup or some rubbish, I don't know. It keeps on resetting. Like, their influence is still over 80%, but for some reason it resets every month to 80. I have no idea why. Yeah, so now, of course, that Castilian-Louisianian army is now Castilian-Louisianian separatists, so I need to deal with them. It's a bit unfortunate. Deal with them I shall. Meanwhile, you can see I've pretty much shut off the coast there, so once I take Portugal's land from them, I'll have all of the eastern seaboard to myself, which is brilliant. Boost the stability back up. I cancelled Osagi's protectorate without realising that it put my stability down, so I had to bump it back up again. Oh. There we go. I take that province, which means that I can take the province next to it, which is the one I wanted. And I take Goa as well, for some bizarre reason. I have no idea why. Just I thought, well, I'll take what I can. Why not? And they'd even let me take Porto, but I decided not to, because I don't want it. So there you go. Brabant-Zill's got nice and big. Core some of those provinces, add them to trade companies and so on and so forth, and just put some troops on them to prevent the revolts from happening whilst I'm busy coring them, whilst I'm overextended. More to the point, so obviously I'm very overextended with the whole Louisiana. And then I need to sort out my my dastardly trade ships, which don't behave. Sweden declares war on on Pomerania, which is an OPM consisting of Stolp. And I says, yes, I'll join to stay in their good books, but I don't actually do anything because I don't need to. Sweden could beat that entire alliance themselves, so not for me. So yeah, I'm talking here about what provinces I need to shut off Louisiana and Eastern America from other colonizers, just swapping the aspects of my faith around as well. National unrest reduction one is pretty good. Autonomy, which I forgot, of course, the first time, so I'm just doing that, checking everywhere else as well. Everywhere else seems to be fine. So I'm thinking about ideas again. Looking at plutocratic, there is a -2 revolt risk. Plutocratic is so good. It's way better than aristocratic. I think if you're a republic, you'd be a fool not to take it. And if you're a monarchy, you'd bet you wish you could take it, because it's really bloody good. And then it pauses for a second because I went for a break. But it'll come back any second now. Any second now. What my mouse is hovering over there actually is the province that I want to colonise next, because if I take that one and the one I've already got just to the east of it, then I can fabricate all over Tidori, Ternate, and Bhutan, Jensen Button, little OPM Bhutan. So you will see me take that province soon enough. At the moment I'm just sitting about waiting for my new colonial nation to form, and just doing some development. I do get City of Cities in this this batch of episodes, this 16-minute batch of episodes. Goa. Why did I take Goa? I've no idea. I tried to sell it to like everyone who borders the Indian Ocean, but no one wanted it. So I just, in the end, I thought, well, do you know what? I'll just keep it. Here we are. I'm looking at VJ's armies, and then I noticed, oh, they're allied to Delhi. Maybe I could take VJ, but oh no, they're allied to Delhi. Okay, I won't. So I thought, fuck it, I'll just keep Goa, and if they declare war on me, I'll just let them have it. Lots of separatists in Louisiana there, so we'll go and deal with them forthwith. What was I talking about? I've forgotten. Here, yeah, so I'm fabricating all over those people there. Because the thing's going faster, I'm talking faster, it's really weird. So, yeah, unlocked report, just wait for this. Checking out the colonial regions again, just seeing where I need to go. Still can't send a colonist to that one because it's not next to a core province. It's taking too long to core. City Brabant-Zill. Quick look at the religious map mode in the New World. Pretty hodgepodge. Got got some new trade fleets, sending them out to various places. And here you see I'm just going through to make sure that they're all doing something they should be, because I get a bit frustrated that they seem to just be... Oh no, that comes later. I was going to say I'm frustrated that they stay sat at home, but I am at war now. It's later on that I get frustrated with that, but you get to hear that real time because I recorded the audio for the next ones. I checked. So here we go, taking care of the separatists there. And we've hemmed in France, which is wonderful. Try and get a colony, will you? Pfft, we'll see about that. And here we are, I'm looking at my national focus, which is military, and I decide I will stay on military because I want that those brilliant ideas in the plutocratic group. So here you see I've colonised Kendari, which means I can fabricate on Jensen Button. We'll get to that just as soon as we're able. Just unsiege all of these separatists. Brilliant. So we'll have a new colonial nation soon. Any minute now. Checking out the revolt risk. I can't send a colonist there to change the culture, so I just put the autonomy up. Doesn't bother me. And yes, I'm looking at Aragon's province there in my region. I'm thinking I might go to war with them soon. It doesn't happen quite yet. Yeah, here's me trying to sell Goa to everyone, but no one wants it. So here you can see, yeah, I just think fuck it, core it. I'll just have it then. Doesn't bother me. The coal never bothered me anyway. Checking that my cores are all doing. Second, I've got 5 of them. They're starting to roll in now. And then little pools there. Sending a colonist there to continue along the boundary. And just discussing about how here there's only one border I need to worry about. I don't need to worry about the coast so much because if they move up in the interior I can quite easily cut them off. And let's see, moving my troops about ready for the attack on Bhutan. It's like Attack on Titan, but with a button. With a Bhutan, if you prefer. It's whatever you prefer. We're an open sesame house book. I can't think of... Open church, that's the one. We're an open church. Okay, there was another little pause there, and that was a break between the episodes. And get rid of the map mode. This was without the episode. Now we're back in the episode. Are we? No, we're not. Okay. Nah, not quite back in the episode. I'm not sure. I don't know what's happening, but anyway. Unhappiness among the merchants, pissing about with the states again, lovely jubbly. Here we are, back in the episode. I'll just nick that off them. If they want to rebel, I'd like to see them try. What are they going to do? Attack me? Yeah, whatever. Not likely. So here we go, I declare war on Bhutan, and amazingly, they're allied to Castile. So, Castile is now involved in a war with me. I bring France in to deal with their homeland. Rack up the war score against them. Which means that I can straight away I can make some gains. We're all about gains. Of course, the siege of Bhutan is over really quickly. I name my new colonial nation Lodovikiana, and I get one of those events, that's right, it's one of those events that says the trade company expects this to be conquered soon. Malacca, whose province it is, had most of their land annexed by Ayutthaya. You can see the little green bit poking down at the end of the Malay Peninsula there. There we are, Ayutthaya. So they only consist of 2 islands now, Malacca, one of which I will happily take a claim on. They have no allies, and so I can just do that war very quickly at the same time. Just have to wait for their fleet to move first. Back to this war. They didn't want to peace out yet, but I want to wait for Castile to be beaten up a bit so I can take some land off of them. Now, as you know, the Australian trade node only has one exit and it feeds into the Moluccas, so if I can take control of that trade node, I'll get even more money flowing through my Spice Islands. And I'll peace out with Malacca first, take their penultimate island. They've only got one left. I think Ayutthaya can have that one. Actually, I think I border it and Ayutthaya don't. I'll check that. Let's see. No, I border it. Oh, I better have it soon then. I should have taken it then. Didn't realise. Oh well. So yeah, I'm looking here at Australia and thinking I could form a colonial nation over there quite easily. There are 3 empty provinces. and 2 in-progress colonies, so I could seize them, colonise the rest of them, form a nation, then give them the rest of Australia. Easy peasy. The downside of that, though, is that it might take a bit too long, so you got to watch what you're doing. And I'm just checking my economic situation next. I think I've got an extra merchant or something. Yeah, so here's Australia, you see. There's only one province I need to control, really, so if I can control that, or get my colonial nation to control it, I'll be laughing. And at least have most of the provinces in the region as well, just to double check. However, first of all, we need to take the land, because I didn't co-belligerent them. I need to actually take the land for myself if I want to take it from them. But first order of the day is to siege down these colonies and steal them. I declined the trade company expansion there. As you can see, I steal that one as well, and then when my colonist arrives in the other province, you'll suddenly see a massive name spring up, which I got really excited about, and I went, whoa, at the time, like, genuine whoa, not even put on. It's quite impressive. So, Roman fever, you always pay to help because it increases your settler chance. It's very, very good. But that is pretty much it. We'll just wait for that. Here we go. I'm just marching through Australia so I can occupy it all. And we'll just see. I want to make sure that I press stop at the right time because otherwise I don't want to risk losing the recording again. Bang! Okay, I think that'll do for now. See you on the next one, which does have real-time commentary. So I'll see you then. Bye.